I've been sitting in front of my laptop for the past 3 hours. In my blue and white world, I've been waiting for that green dot next to a black and white name. This name usually has a green dot next to it 24 hours, but for the past 2 days, it's completely disappeared, and the absence of this name is driving me crazy. Suddenly, I hear my mom's voice snapping me out of my thoughts. Hey, what about food? Are you going to let that machine fill your stomach? Mom, I'm coming. What is it with you in that machine? You've been glued to it all day. It needs a break too. Not all day, Mom. I just sat down after class. Enough with the excuses. Hurry up and come eat. Rescue me from this kitchen. Honestly, I wasn't really paying attention to what she was saying. One thought was occupying my mind. What happened to him? It's been 3 whole days with no contact? Did something happen to him? Why did I delete his number in a fit of anger that day? My head was throbbing, and the food seemed stuck in my throat. Then it hit me. How could I be so stupid? If I just check the chat history, I'll have his number. Without finishing my meal, I rushed to my room. I could hear my mom yelling, "Why haven't you finished your food?" I responded from my room, "I'm done eating. My head hurts." After about an hour of searching, I found his number. My hands were shaking as I dialed it, but what happened next was something I wasn't prepared for. The number was unreachable. Once again, panic gripped my chest. I knew there was only one thing I could do. Wait. I was used to this by now. The random disappearances, the silence for hours. Over the past year, I had gotten accustomed to this, but why did I still do this to myself? Why did I sit here stressing out, crying into my pillow, even though I knew this was just how he was? Maybe love is just madness. No, this time, it felt like too much. Angels. Our first conversation happened on Facebook. Usually, I don't add strangers, but for some reason, I added him. We started chatting, and before I knew it, I had fallen in love with him. Why? I don't know. Love doesn't need a reason, right? Although, I don't know if Angels loves me back. Still, I love him. As I was lost in these thoughts, his name finally appeared. Hey, I replied casually. How are you? Good, and you? Really good. Oh, okay. Guess what? The last 3 days have been the best of my life. I have a friend named Rajib, and his family has a bungalow in Savar. I stayed there alone for 3 days with no contact. It was a whole different feeling, getting lost in myself. My mom, on the other hand, was freaking out. Really? Yeah, my mom's unbearable. You tell me, should I just disappear? No, why would you disappear? Your mom's just worried, that's all. Yeah, I know. But do you understand the tension? I tried to change the subject, but Angels wasn't letting it go. Tell me about you. What's been going on with you? Just the usual. Time's been flying by. I realized Angels was someone beyond my reach. He wasn't the type to get caught up in the chains of love. But despite knowing this, my love for him only seemed to grow stronger every day. Joy, were you worried about me? He suddenly asked. My mind went blank. My head was spinning. With trembling hands, I typed out a reply. No, what would I worry about? Why would I worry about you? Oh, I was just joking. For Angels, I was just another friend, someone he joked with and chatted with on Facebook. Yet, I had lost myself in his carefree attitude. I wasn't the romantic type. I never expected this, but here I was. Suddenly, I blurted out, Angels, how long are you going to keep messing with me like this? Forever. Once again, my heart skipped a beat. It felt like someone was hitting me with a hammer. I quickly hid my emotions and replied, who would stay with you to endure all this? Next month, I'm getting married. I really wanted to say, yes, I'd stay with you forever. Just give me a little bit of love. Getting married? When? Where? Who's the groom? You didn't tell me anything. I'll be the first to dive into the food at your wedding. And after your wedding, I'll annoy your husband too. Please, Angels, just once say it. You're going to marry me. You'll be my beautiful bride. Then, I'd be the one to annoy you with love forever. No, angels would never say that. He would disappear again. Maybe one day, when we meet randomly, he'll learn to love joy. But by then, he'll be gone again. Maybe one evening, while wandering aimlessly, he'll see me. Seeing tears in my eyes, he won't understand they're tears of love. He'll just say, "You have something in your eyes, maybe a thorn." Then, he'll come to my wedding one day, laughing with gifts in his hand. Thinking about all this, 2 tears fell from my eyes. Were they tears of love, or the pain of never having him? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe my channel.